and welcome to the Tottenham America channel, where we will provide you with our player ratings from today's
disappointing,
yes, 2-1 loss to Liverpool. We're going to start off with goalkeeper Hugo Lloris. I will give him a 7. He collected the shots that were, Liverpool had a lot of chances to take the lead and score more goals, but they shot them right at Lloris, and all he could do was catch them, which was good. He was key in the good distribution for the our only goal, which was Son's goal. It was a perfect way to set off Giovani Lo Celso.
And I'm going to give him an 8. Look at those
8?
saves. Firmino, that was a brilliant
I
save.
might bump it up to a 7.5.
Mane, that was a brilliant save with that Mane shot.
Yeah.
Look, he caught so many good balls that other keepers would let go and spill.
Yep.
That could have possibly led to a goal.
I'm bumping up to a 7.5.
Okay, yeah. Otherwise, I think it's a brilliant performance from Lloris.
All right, now we're going to move on to Serge Aurier. 9. I'm going to give him a 9.
Ooh.
He was so good today. He may not have gotten a goal or assist, but he handled Sadio Mane so well. It was
brilliant.
insane. It was beautiful, to say the least. He closed him down so much. It was remarkable. He's had such a turnaround in his Spurs career.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a 9.5.
9.5. I heard, so I was like,
no,
7?
I'm going to give him a 10. But then,
not 10.
He's 9.5. He got a little tired at the end, but brilliant performance. No one else can handle Sadio Mane like that.
Yeah.
Other than, I'm not sure who, but I don't know.
Okay, we're going to move on to the center backs. Toby Alderweireld. I'm going to give him a 7.
Yeah, I agree. He didn't do anything wrong.
He handled the threats of Firmino and Salah well. That was a very unlucky deflection for the goal, for the first one. And the second one, he really couldn't jump for the header, because he was getting handled. He had Reece Williams right behind him, so he really couldn't get up there.
It was a 2v1 he lost because someone pushed Eric Dyer on the floor.
Yeah.
They should have looked into that more.
They did, but Liverpool, what do you rate him? 7?
Yes, 7. I would go 7 as well.
Okay.
He did well, especially up against Firmino and Salah and Mane. He wasn't up against Mane that much though.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think this was an average performance from him.
Okay.
Couldn't really do anything.
Yeah, we're gonna move on to Eric Dier.
I think I'm gonna give him a 6.5.
Me too.
He was kind of shaky on the ball. But otherwise, I think he was good. He was good. He was
good. He played well.
He couldn't do anything about any of those things.
Yeah, second goal, he was on the floor. I couldn't. They didn't really show a replay of the push, so you couldn't really see whether he just slipped or Reece Williams actually. I believe it was Reece Williams actually went into him.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a decent performance from him. All right, now we're going to move on to the left side and to Ben Davies. I'll give him a 7.25.
What?
7.25. He was decent today. He didn't make any big errors. He passed the ball well. He had a really good pass for Bergwein, I think it was, in the first half, who just couldn't control it. But it was a solid performance from him to when he had to come in place of Reguilon. And yeah, he didn't have big faults. He tried to close down Salah and Alexander-Arnold as much as he could.
I'm gonna give him a 6.5. I think he looks very. I don't know. He just is
average.
The most average player in the Premier League. I'm not sure. It's Ben Davies, the most average player. So you don't know what to say about him. It's just average. He's just doing the normal thing he would do every day.
All right, we're gonna move into the midfield. Moussa Sissoko. 6.5.
I agree with you.
He made as many runs as he could. He covered for Aurier, but There were no real chances for him to get forward.
And he didn't really have the chance to make any of those powerful runs. He made one in the first half.
Yeah, but that was it.
Yeah, and it came to a poor pass, which was intercepted from him. But otherwise, defensively, I think he was defensively solid. He just had some faults on the front foot with losing possession.
Yeah.
And some missed passes.
Yeah. All right, we're going to move into midfield, center midfield. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg.
8.
7.5.
8. I'm going to give him an 8. This guy is just extraordinary. He's so consistent whenever he plays.
Yeah.
He's just, I don't know, you can't say anything about him. He's just perfect.
Yeah.
He fits into Tottenham's system so well.
He's exactly the person we've missed for so long.
The last time we had a defender or DM like that was Victor Wanyama.
Before the knee injury.
Yeah. And then we stopped kind of using him as a
Yeah, it was the knee injury. He had a bad knee injury.
Yeah. That's all I got to say about him.
Okay, now we're going to move on to Giovani Lo Celso. I will give him a 7.5.
Ooh, I'm going to give him an 8. I think he would look brilliant on the front foot.
Yes. That ball to
He also had a smart tackle. No, never mind. That was Højbjerg. That wasn't Lo Celso.
Wrong midfielder.
Also, I think that assist for Son's goal, Son's 99th goal, was brilliant.
Wish we could have seen this 100th today, but
yeah, the outside foot pass. I think he just he did well.
He tried to create as much as he could.
He did well. I think he did well filling in for Ndombele though.
Yeah, I wish we had seen Ndombele because I think he would have been a perfect replacement for Lo Celso once he got off. Lucas Moura, we'll get onto him later. All right, we're going to move on to Steven Bergwein. I'm going to give him a 5.5.
5.
5?
I think he was...
He was good defensively. He made tackles. He made really good tackles. He tracked back well.
I mean, this guy is just really unlucky.
He's been really unlucky this year.
It's just, I don't know what to say about him. It's just, he's not taking his chances at all. Yeah.
Well, the first chance he had was really poor from him. He should have finished that. I think it was also because of Trent on his tail, but that mainly falls onto him. Second one, I think, is partly his fault, but the other half is just being unlucky. He put it right onto the
Yeah, that was pretty
post.
Unlucky.
Like, not even the outside of the post. It was more inside. Yeah, it was more he just needs to work on his clinicalness. Yeah.
I don't even know if that's a word, but...
It's not.
Okay.
Yeah. Clinical ability.
Clinical ability, yeah.
Okay, now we're going to move on to the front line, starting with goal scorer Heung-min Son.
7.
7.5.
7. I'm giving him a 7.
He was particularly quiet for a lot of the game, but he made really good runs.
That was a really good and cool finish for the goal.
Yep. He made good headers. He got good headers, which is he never gets headers a lot of the time.
It's very rarely. Whenever he does get it, it's to set up someone.
Yeah.
Like a short header.
Yeah. I think he did that for the second Steven Bergwein chance onto the post. But yeah, it was decent performance from him. We're going to move on to his striker compatriot, Harry Kane. I'm going to give him a 6.
Same. 6.
He was very quiet today. He tried to create as much as he could. He missed 2 open chances, one being the header, but it was also the height of the ball, but mainly I think he should have finished that. And the other being that chance where he could have wrapped it around Alisson.
Yeah.
He should have finished that, I think.
Yeah,
he just didn't look on it today. He was very off.
If Son is getting marked properly by them and Bergwijn is getting marked properly, then there's nothing for Harry Kane to do.
Yeah.
They were marking them pretty well, but in the first half they weren't.
Yeah.
In the second half, like during the 60th minute and later, they started marking them very well.
Yeah. All right, we're going to move on to the substitutes. We won't be rating Dele Alli because he played literally 8 minutes of football. But we will be rating the other 2 subs, Sergio Reguilon and Lucas Moura. Starting with Lucas Moura, who came on for Giovani Lo Celso in the 58th minute. I'm going to give him a 6.
I'm going to give him a 6 as well. I think he'd bring some energy. His work rate was good.
Yes.
Definitely, because
his work rate was not the best because there was a chance for Liverpool where he just did not move. He was just standing there.
I think it was good because he was surrounded by a bunch of other tired legs.
Yeah, but there was definitely a point where Serge Aurier was running more than Lucas Moura. He lost the ball a couple times, and he did win a foul for us in the attacking half, but Dier deflected free kick.
I think in defense he looked pretty.
He looked okay. He didn't run around as much as he could.
He definitely didn't run around.
No.
That much. He was just sitting back. That's what I realized. And I also realized that he actually looks pretty solid at the back.
Not really. Not today. Today was not a good showing.
I think he did, especially in left back. When he was marking Mane, I think he just like. He wasn't running around with him, but one thing that I noticed is that he won't let he wasn't running around, but he won't let the ball go past him yet.
He won't let him get.
He's standing like a wall.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Lucas Moura as a wall is not the most wise thing because
he
he's
blocked
very
a good
easy.
amount of passes.
He did block them, but he just can't get that pass off to a
yeah,
teammate.
You're right.
And yeah. Okay, we'll move on to Sergio Reguilon. I'm going to give him a 7. He defended well, even though he was pretty much playing as a left winger, as he came off for Steven Bergwein. He defended really well. He blocked some crosses that were going into the net. He used his electrifying pace to move forward quickly and attack the Liverpool goal. And there was a chance in like 88th minute? No, probably once they had scored the goal, so like 90 plus 2, 90 plus 3, where Sergio Reguilon made a darting run into the box, crossed it, almost hit the head of Dele Alli, but Alisson tipped it just over his head, so he couldn't reach it.
Yeah, I think I'll agree with you. I'll give him a 7. He definitely was very energetic. That's what our team needed. You see, if we brought him on earlier, things could have changed.
Yeah, definitely.
We could definitely see that, but I think he definitely made a big change to the team as soon as he came on.
Yeah. So that's it for our player ratings today. Let us know what you would rate the players today. It was an unlucky loss, so let's be honest.
And just saying, if we're like talking a little like quiet, if we're like stumbling on our words, it's just because we're disappointed.
Yes. We had every chance to win that game, but oh well, just 3 points behind, second place. We can get those points back later. Liverpool are guaranteed to drop points away from home. And we'll play them again at our stadium later on, I think in January, so we have every chance to beat them there. Hopefully we win like 7-0 or something. But that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed. Let us know what you would rate the players in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow our social media channels in the description below, and we'll see you next time.
Come on, you Spurs!